Hello everybody, Kizilla here. Welcome back to another episode of Super Robot Wars V. In the last episode, we made our way to Amaterasu, but we got ambushed along the way. After managing to defeat all the Martian Successor enemies within 2 turns, we were then attacked by those strange unmanned drones, except they now have somebody with them. Somebody by the name of Ghoulie. Ghoulie says he's from Gardeem, but what does that even mean? Anyways, Ryoma, Kodai, and Kincaid rejoined us. So now we've got almost everybody back for our plan to retake the Yamato. Before we continue onwards, Lieutenant Kodai, 9, is it? Could easily pass as human. I'm sure you'd impress Analyzer. Well, I was also impressed with what you showed in battle today. I've always been top 3 in aerial combat since my days at the military academy. Analyzing your fighting style, my tactical processing capacity was able to acquire data equivalent to 100 tac points. You can actually do that? But there was one thing I didn't quite understand. With your piloting, I thought that you would fight more aggressively than you did. I had Morian back, you know. I couldn't put her life at risk. I see. So that's why. Yep, that's why. Their conversation seems kind of awkward. We should see rationality, heart, life. Are they contradictory or not? Why are you going philosophical on me, 9? I don't know the answer to your question. Anyways, let's continue. Bancho, why can't you understand how Don feels? Because I hate you all! And my Meganoid creating father! You and Don Sauser, leader of the Meganoids, so sure that you're better than human beings, most of all that ego! I hate it all! We Meganoids possess the power human beings need to spread across the galaxy. But our power alone won't suffice, Banjo Haran. We need you and Daitarn 3. Me and Daitarn? Don Sauser's help, your powers could change the world! I refuse! If I'm going to change the world, it'll be because I wanted to change it. Banjo, it's time to wake up. Huh? Oh, I never thought I'd be caught napping. Are you okay? You didn't look so good earlier. I had a strange dream about things I thought I had left behind a long time ago. Must have been quite a nightmare. You were tossing in your sleep. It was. We'll be meeting to plan the capture of the Amaterasu. Would you like some coffee before we go? Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Make it especially strong and hot. This next plan must not fail. After all, it'll be my life on the line. Still, I don't plan on dying. Not until I've taken out every last Meganoid. I have to solve Don Sauser's riddle. What does power to change the world mean? Well, hello there, Mr. Tokugawa. How are the repairs to the wave motion engine? Just as I reported, we'll need more time. Yamasaki, we have been sending you daily reports on this. Now, Sonata. As a scientist, I'm sure you can understand my desire to study unknown technology. That much I can understand. And if that's the case, why don't you explain the mechanism behind the boson jump in more detail? Someday I will. If you are sincerely willing to cooperate with us, that is. Are you saying you don't trust us? If that's the case, why don't we just start up this half-prepared wave motion engine right now? But if we do, I doubt this will be the only colony caught in the blast. But, boss, you've got to control your temper. You should listen to Yabu. I have no desire to see that happen. Still, the boss doesn't like to be kept waiting. So you see, time is of the essence. I do understand. Of course you do! After all, Who knows how long the officers on the other ship will stand for this. So, spare me any further escape attempts. If you could just cooperate with us, you'll be rewarded for your efforts. Also, you can use Yamato for your terrorist plots. Boss, that's enough! I won't deny that. This is all for the sake of the new order. The power of Yamato is certainly impressive, but I am far more interested in the alien technology within. That's the reason I volunteered to oversee the repairs. If that's the case, why not test it by boson jumping to a parallel universe? Excellent, Sonata! It's amazing that you figured out so much about boson jumping from what little I've explained. In any case, there's still much we don't understand about it either. Our ability to use it to its full potential, all thanks to him. Him? Enough talk. I can't keep you from your work any longer. I'll be on my way. I look forward to seeing the repairs completed soon. Gone. You think he saw through our lies? Probably. But he's more of a scientist than a soldier. He's afraid that he'll lose the Yamato if he forces our hand. The race against time. Eventually they will take Yamato from us. Earthlings from different Earths killing each other. This is exactly what Commander Okita was afraid of. We're counting on you, Kodai and Mori. Yamato and Earth's fate rests on you. Why meet here of all places? Because this is the last place anyone will suspect. I see. That's the perfect place for a secret meeting. Indeed. Well, how's the crew holding up? It's been a month since we were captured. It's really starting to take its toll on them. But their plan was perfect. Their knowledge about our Earth meant that they could easily convince us how promising this Earth could be. They were already worried about their mission, and this was a massive blow to morale. What are you trying to say? Isn't it okay for the Earth to be the objective of the Izumo plan? I think I overheard talk that boson jumps might have the power to leap between dimensions. All conclusions must have facts behind them. Don't have any proof. Perhaps, but it is something we could consider after we take control of the boson jump system. Commander Okita won't agree. Using force is always his last resort. And it's up to us. The alarm! The tactical officer has returned. As expected, they haven't deployed yet. And he sure picked a bad time to come back. Let's continue this later. I suppose we don't have a choice. Scenario 20, Battle of Amaterasu. They're here. Interceptors, deploy! Oh boy, that's a lot. What a sight! Ready the reserve troops. Control this battle and the Earth Federation will no longer be a serious threat to us. Earth Federation forces approaching! Hi, Dee, we kinda need you to return our friends. And yeah, I'll deploy the Vong Ray for this mission because it is going to be incredibly useful. The Nadesico is nowhere to be seen. Doesn't matter. We also have a score to settle with Celestial Being, and this is our chance to settle it. It seems that they're after us. I don't think this is the future Aoya Shenberg envisioned when he supported them. Well then, it's up to us to set things right. Calling all units, our mission is to support Lieutenant Kodai and infiltrate Amaterasu. It's swarming with enemies out there. How are we supposed to protect the Cosmos Zeros? To make matters worse, there's a chance they'll use the boson jump network to call in reinforcements. Enough whining, brats. You're getting cold feet, stay out of the way. Well, I'm not afraid, old man. I can do this. Can't just let those terrorists get away with murder all the time. That's the spirit. Let's move. I'm counting on you. If we could just make it inside the Amaterasu, we can turn this war around. Could I? I have calculated the best point for infiltration. Great. Now Cosmos Zeros will focus on that point. What's wrong, Tabia? No, it's nothing. Tabia could sense it too. this strange feeling. I felt this strange pressure ever since we were caught on Amaterasu. What could it be? Our forces are exhausted. We only have 4 minutes to pull this off. Lieutenant Kodai needs to hurry. A 4-minute time limit, eh? Excellent. Let's do this. Commence with the mission. All units, attack! Hang in there, Yamato. We're coming for you. I hope this doesn't cost us our secret weapon. What we have to do to win this battle right now is we need Kodai to reach the objective point within 4 turns. We are defeated if any battleship is defeated, Kodai is defeated, or we reach the 5th turn. Our SR point condition: defeat all enemy units before Kodai reaches the goal. Seems simple enough, right? It's absolutely not. We're gonna need everybody to help us pull this off. And the goal is to make sure that we actually get this pulled off. Zenbot Crepe on you. Essentially, the whole point of the SR point is to try to clear a way for Kodai to safely land. Which, if you're bringing your absolute best units, it should be possible. Now, you may have noticed, for whatever reason, Daitarn 3 was not available for us. But that's fine. Let's have Kodai board the Tuatha De Danann. So now what we can do is we can start working on defeating all the enemies. We just have to make sure that we get in closer. Or that they come to us. But mainly, we are going to need to get in closer. Alright, so Soji will be able to deal major damage to the enemy forces. Which is going to be a good thing. But we can't exactly rely on just him. So... Alright, so let's move you up. Zero in. Let's move Battle Bomber up. Use Bomber Gauntlet on you. Move you two over here. That way we can use Calidus Multi-Phase Beam Cannon, which I don't think we've seen, unless I was in the last episode. Yeah, this is a new attack for us. Okay. So funnel missiles. Let's go with Zambot Moon Attack on you. Let's attack you. And let's use this attack to take you out. Let's use Trans Am. And then attack you. Let's use the Tuatha De Danan's cruise missile to take care of you, and move her up. Our forces are not faring well. Not over yet. We've still got our secret weapon, but we have yet to disrupt the enemy formation. No problem, Mardukas. Can't just will our way to a win this time. Even so, it's our will that makes us strong. Unidentified object approaching at high speeds. Enemy reinforcements? No, it's one of ours. That black robot! It's Akito! He came alone? I'm here, Eureka. One unit won't make a difference. Is he here on a suicide mission? Shishiki, take out that black unit. What? A boson jump? Too slow. How can this be? That's Akito Tenkawa. One of the Class 8 jumpers abducted by Nurgle! Akito, why? There's no time. The enemy formation is in chaos. Now's our chance. All units attack. No! Prepare our reserve forces for takeoff and call for squads from surrounding areas. Send units to surround Yamato. Wait for an opening to bring them to heal. Yes, sir. Here goes nothing. Akito! Akito! Eureka. I'm coming for you. Yep. Akito is finally joining the fight on our side. And he comes with drive of all things. Oh my god, that is really good. Eureka, here I come. So drive is basically the upgrade to spirit. Essentially, what I mean by upgrade is he goes from gaining like, what? 10 focus up to a whopping, like, to a whopping 30 of it. 30 focus is an insane buff. And I am not gonna deploy the Cosmo Zero just yet. We still need to take out all the enemies. I might as well have Vilcus attack with fullest power. Honestly, I don't understand why the game is auto-selecting a weaker weapon. Because it knows I am pressed for time. So let's do that. Alright, so that's all of these guys taken out. Alright. So the ones in the back are gonna be a bit of an issue, I can already tell. But it doesn't mean much if we can actually reach them. Let's use intuition. Alright, so let's move you up to here. Let's use Zambot Grappe on you. Because we still have... yeah, we still have this turn and the next one. So that takes you out. Let's see. Let's take you out. Move you forward a bit. Yeah, let's use Bomber Crush to take you out. Alright, so... we should be able to move you up and have you use Excalibur. Alright, good. Speed's activated. Let's take you out, or at least try to. Yeah, so we can take you out with... like, yeah, with another attack. Zero in... Let's move you up here. Have you attack with Arondite. And we can have Sochi move up to here. Let's take you out first. And then, yeah, it's just Akito and Kodai. And Akito should be enough to kill you. Oh wow, you barely survived that. But yeah, just 3 enemies left, so I'll save. And then, let's keep going. Anti-ship missile this time, which worked splendidly. And Akito takes care of you. And then one last Zambot Moon attack. And then boom. SR point gain. If we can cut into their numbers, we should be able to penetrate their line of defense. Hurry, Kodai! The success of this mission depends on you! After that, I've got to do this for everyone on the Yamato. Alright. So now we can move Kodai up to here. Stand by. The Cosmo Zeros have reached the infiltration point. Let's go, Mori. Wait, the enemy! Oh boy. A boson jump. Target that fighter. Whatever it's up to, we cannot let it happen. Spike in boson particle readings, and they're not on our side. What? Jump complete. On to the next phase then.
思いかね敵機との距離の算出を思いかねデータリンク開始解析結果表示いけますよ艦長グラビティブラストの発射を
Our reinforcements have been wiped out! Possible. Doesn't Nadesco have a jumper we don't know about? Darktorn 3? So it's you, Banjo Haran? Indeed. I too was born on Mars. I see. He's Sozo Haran's son. It's only fitting that he could do this. My father, Sozo Haran, and the Meganoids cooperated with the Jovian Federations and were involved in the excavation of Martian ruins. Their discoveries led to the boson jump. I won't forgive those who use it as a tool of war or to fulfill their own selfish desires. For the sake of the world, and its people, Daitarn 3 and I will crush the Martian Successors' ambitions. If you do not fear the blinding light of the sun, come, show me what you've got. So that's why you've been after him, Banjo. I'm kind of scared. I've never seen Banjo act like this before. Never thought that such a cheerful guy would have so much pent-up anger. There was a battle here too. I'm glad you're okay, Banjo. It was my first time jumping after all. Akatsuki went through a lot of trouble to send us in the Desico B Boson jump unit, but I didn't want to use it if I could help it. But thanks to you, we won this round. My thanks, Captain Ruri, for agreeing to my risky plan. You weren't the only one risking your life. Lieutenant Kodai, we'll take it from here. You hurry on to Amaterasu. Got it. Let's go, Mori. Roger that. Banjo, risking it all to finish what your father started. I can't deny that. But does a man need a reason to fight evil? Good question. Let's go, Akito. This war isn't over yet. We've still got scores to settle. Understood. All available units, hurry to Block 4. It cannot fall into enemy hands. Transmit to the surrounding terminal colonies. All units to Amaterasu. It's too late. What's happening? All systems down on Amaterasu. At this rate, we won't be able to activate Tulip. What? They got us good this time. They must have hit us with a virus and hacked our systems from the outside. This base is as good as gone. Exo Sonata's special virus strikes again. So it was him. I bet he knew this day would come and was ready to leave the enemy blind. Releasing the virus into Amaterasu while waiting for Kodai was the key component of our plan. And Captain Ruri's hacking was perfect as always. Akito, it's all up to you now. Judging from Lieutenant Kodai's information, it's safe to assume that the system used to control boson jumps is housed here. The sheer number of defenders also seems to suggest that. Eureka is on the other side of this wall. Akito, Eureka and I were subjects in an experiment to see if the calculation unit could be used to control boson jumps with thoughts. When Nergo rescued me, the last thing I saw was Eureka and the calculation unit being unified into a thought translator. That's terrible. Eureka, I'm coming for you! What is this? Some kind of Gundam? But what is it doing here? The system installed on that Gundam is what gives us our power. You. Its ability to transmit intent ultimately led to the first successful transmission of our thoughts to the calculation unit. Hokushin. Where's Eureka? On Mars. There she serves as the heart of the access system that connects to the calculation unit. Oh. I can feel your pain and hatred. Does fanning the flames of his anger please you, Hokushin? Or should I say, the last Meganoid? The taboo technology Sozo Haran brought to the Jovians. But even if you've been modded since then, you no longer pose a threat to us. You who takes pleasure in death, my hatred for you is as large as your ego. Very well, Banjo Haran, Akito Tenkawa, but I'm afraid we'll have to settle this later. Wait! Amaterasu has already fallen. I'll be waiting for you on Mars. So I guess we'll settle in on Mars. Hold on, Eureka. Haran! Lieutenant Kodai, the mission was successful. Indeed, Mori really saved the day with that viral injection. He entrusted me with the lives of Yamato's crew. Failure was not an option. What about him? Seems the Martian Successors captured him, because some failure allowed him to escape. I'm Amuro Ray. I piloted that mobile suit. The V Gundam. Huh? You're kidding, right? Is that the V Gundam? So you're Amuro? That's right, Amuro Ray. Are you serious? Same Amuro that went missing on Axis? What are you doing here? I could easily ask the same of you. What are you doing in this world? I'll explain later, Commander Amuro. We've got enemies incoming. We must return to Mars and report to Kusakabe! Commander, there's a mission coming from a Mr. X. What? Hello, Martian Successor. This is Mr. X's agent, Purple. We're facing a crisis here. What do you want? I thought you could use some reinforcements. Put them to good use. Wolfgang's robots? Martian Successor's backer probably sent them. Okay, we'll escape while we still can. Watch our backs for us. Look at all these scumbags. Don't worry, Kape. We've got reinforcements of our own. Look! Yamato! We meet at last! Each section, report! Engineering, no abnormalities. Radar, no abnormalities. Navigation system, no abnormalities. Armaments, no abnormalities. Until this day, I have kept Yamato away from conflicts between the Earthlings. But the Martian Successors must be stopped from trying to use Yamato as part of their military might. From this point on, the Yamato will act in tandem with those of this world who seek the destruction of the Martian Successors. Yes, sir! Commander Okita, I am Major Ruri Hoshino of the Nadesico, a force working with the Earth Federation. We are grateful for your help. We're the ones who should be thanking you. Let's speak again after the battle is over. So the forces of two worlds are united as one. Not two worlds, three. Mithril, Commander Amuro, and the rest of us are here too. Amuro Ray. He's unlike the BioBrain I fought on Jupiter. Is he the real thing? And again, he's probably the Amuro Ray of another world. All units! We must stop the Martian Successors and their supporters. I don't think we'll see major reinforcements now that they can't use Chila. Launch the attack! Strike down the Martian Successors! Hell yeah! Welcome back, Yamato. And for the record, we can now get the attack point bonus, which is to defeat 2 enemies with the Yamato. Or more. This last month, much was lost so that Yamato and I could lick our wounds and heal. But we can never give up. We will do whatever it takes to return home and go after Iskandar. Hell yeah, we got our battleship back. Oh man, does it feel good to have you back? Let's see, now how do we want to approach this? I can have Hathaway attack over here. But anyways, we got a new unit. Well, 2 new units. And the return of our beloved battleship. Really, did they think we wouldn't try to get it back? Anyways, we now officially have the help of Akito Tenkawa. And we have the help of none other than Amuro Ray. Mars. I wonder if Eureka is in there. Just you wait, Hokushin. Now keep in mind, Hell yeah, let's do the map attack. before the final attack against the Martian Successors, we managed to wipe out their frontline bases. All that's left is to smash the enemy HQ itself. That won't be easy. Oh yeah, of course it won't be. Oh my god, that is a lot of damage. Alright, so let's use volley of fire on you. Let's move any troops that are lagging behind up a bit. So let's take you out with high mobility attack. Let's see, is there anywhere I can have you go? Let's have you come up here, Atherum. That might guy come up here. Okay, not bad. Alright, Tetsuya. Take that guy out. Let's move you up. So, Amuro Ray. You know, I call his Mech the V Gundam, but I'm pretty sure that's not the actual name. But if you don't know who Amuro Ray is, to put it simply, Amuro Ray is the most he is one of the most well-known Gundam pilots, period. Like, it is insane. I'm pretty sure it's called the New Gundam? This world is once again cloaked in the ravages of war. I have no choice but to be a part of it all. Char. Where do I go from here? Yeah, it is the New Gundam. But yeah, it is insane how much of a legend Amuro is in universe. Like, NES Super Robot Wars game, he's considered an actual legend. Amazing! Looks like authenticity matters. Isilla, it's almost as if you fought Amuro, isn't it? Sort of. It was a combined win for Tabia and me. What do you mean? I'll talk about that later. That and the Gundam of our worlds. Alrighty. So... Sun attack on you. I hate this. I can't just live to avenge my father. I will celebrate life as a human being. And I will strike down all evil. With the pride of the sun that dwells within me. As I would come to expect of you, Banjo. Alright, let's move Soji out here. Take care of you. Yep, we're all done for this turn. Yeah, Vilkis can easily evade that dude. I don't know what you're planning. Alright, so Angie attacks, and then... Zambot Buster... Don't know if that did much. So let's use Grit to get more health back. Ha! But yeah, Zambot is currently running really low on energy. Wow, you can't even bother to... Why would you attack people who you can't even manage to hit? So let's do... Bullseye. And have the Yamato take out some enemies. Oh, wait. Hey, look at that. Captain Okita's almost got all of his, He's almost at ace. Alright, let's use the Type 3 fusion munitions. Ace, let's go! The enemy has been destroyed! If not for the Exodus Fires program and the attack from the Earth Federation, we might have been in serious trouble. Yamato's power should not be directed at allies, even more so if this is indeed another world. Enemy's annihilation is not our objective. Don't forget that. Understood. I want to move Maito up here. So let's do multi-action. Do this. And do this. Alright. That's all of those guys down. Let's do this with Angie. And this should be the end of the stage, I think. The Martian Successors and their supporting military forces have been destroyed. But the battle's not over yet. Major Hoshino, we're going to destroy the enemy HQ next. Our best chance is now while they're reeling from the loss of their frontline geosphere base. Yamato will warp to Mars. This is our planet's problem. We cannot put it all on you. We too will boson jump to Mars. But don't we need a Class A jumper for that? Akito. Huh? Give us a hand with this. We're begging you, Akito. I know it's unlikely that lightning strikes twice. If you insist, you're not turning into a Meganoid. Huh? I know you want revenge, but that's where I draw the line. It's tied to your ego, same as a Meganoid that abandons everything. It's okay, Banjo. Akito would never forget how kind and caring he is. Right, Akito? You visited my mom after all. Akito, think of how Ruri feels. Akito Tenkawa, we're prepared to fight at your side. And you still have a place to return to. Akito? Okay. But what happens after we reach Mars? I'll leave the rest to you. Sorry. No need to apologize. Okay, Commander Okita. Let's exchange whatever info we have and head to Mars. Understood. Thank you again for everything. Erika, this is it. We destroyed 40 enemies, holy shit. What happened to you, Amuro? Well, it appears that I passed through a dimensional barrier, and I was enveloped in the psychoframe light that repelled access. Next thing I knew, Martian Successors had me. They forced me to help them with their research. The experiment to directly send thoughts to the calculation unit to control boson jumps. The psychoframe used on the new Gundam serves to amplify human cycle waves. To attack the calculation unit, they were apparently using special humans that are able to align their consciousness, or what we call Class A jumpers. Thanks to them, I think they succeeded in using the psychoframe to transmit thoughts more directly than ever before. It appears that I was created as a test subject that could generate greater cycle waves. But I just can't believe that it wasn't only us and that you were teleported here too. As the commander said, it appears that our world and this one are very closely connected. We can't let anyone who'd use terror to overthrow society get their hands on our world's technology. I intend to travel to Mars with the Yamato. We're going too, of course. We can't just let them have their way with a world as peaceful as this one. Bernadette! Oh, Tabia! I never thought we'd meet here of all places. But I swear I'd be there no matter what. Well said, Tabia. I think I'll steal that line if the chance arises. That's one big if. Don't say that, Lottie. Must be a rare day indeed if a stick in the mud like Vel is cracking jokes. What's going on, Murakumo? If you mean 9, you should probably ask her. I'm tired of trying to explain it. Well, that, too, came as quite the surprise, but we're mainly interested in Amuro Ray's Gundam. If those weren't enough, you've got the Double Z Gundam and the G Gundam over there. You never failed to impress, Captain Kato. You really know your Gundam. But what in the world is the 100-year-old Gundam and its legendary ace doing here? We really don't know for sure, but we think they're somewhere, or somewhat, different from those of the same name who inhabited our world's past. For whatever reason, their history seems to be progressing like ours did. Except for a few differences here and there. The way we see it, it's as near as it is distant. You could almost say that Amuro Ray's world and ours are like siblings. Does that mean that this all happened because this world and Amuro Ray's world are somehow connected? Hell if I know. Regardless, we need to concentrate on the fight with the Martian Successors first. We'll be departing soon. Gotta pay them back for all the hospitality they've shown us this last month. Once we get our hands on both Gundams, we'll finally be able to return to our world. Are they really that powerful? Exo Sonata says they are. Alright, we're going home! Hearing that really makes me want to stick into those Martian Successors already. Onsen Murakumo, isn't Chitose with you? We'll talk about that later, though I'm sure she's fine. Understood. Hear that, Chitose? Looks like we may have finally found our ticket home. I'll see you after the Martian Successors are dealt with. And we'll figure out where to go from there. Alright, we unlocked more DLC scenarios. And that is it for this episode. I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye!